You just learned the first 5 notes, and I think we're ready to learn another song now. We call this We Are Rolling Along. You might know it by other names. Some people call it the alphabet song. Some people call it Mary Had a Little Lamb. But here we go to teach you this song. Now, while you're playing it, remember all the things we've worked on before this. We worked on dynamics, we worked on tonguing, we worked on good posture, good sound quality, embouchure. All those things are still going to be happening while you play this song. But I'm going to teach you this song slowly, and you'll get it very well. Now, you should have music for this song. You should be reading music. At this point, we will be reading music from now on because the songs are starting to get more complicated and they're harder to remember, so it's good to have those sheets in front of you so you can read the notes and play them properly and learn how to read the music. Make sure that whatever note you play, you're thinking about the proper fingering, and you're also thinking about where that note is on the staff and what the name of the note is, as well as what it sounds like. Use all those things. If you get those things together, you'll be a great musician in the future. So let's start off with the song. When I learn a new song, I like to take it nice and slow to begin with, and I like to break it into little bits so I can really get it together. Practice it and get it together. What we're going to do right now is look at the first measure very slowly. So they're all notes we know. Looking at the music, it's E, D, C, D. So those should be pretty easy for you to play. You know those notes. Let's do it really slow. You can do it along with me. I'll count a very slow tempo. So make sure you're counting in your head. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. One more time. 1, 2, ready, play. So now we've got the first measure, and once the first measure's together, the rest of the song will be easy because most of it's related to the first measure. Let's look at the second measure. Easy measure. All the same notes, just we have to play them with rhythm using the tongue. So let's look at that. It's E, E, E. 1, 2, ready, play. Now let's put those two measures together, the first and the second. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, I think you have that one. Let's look at the next measure. Pretty easy measure, so let's put those next 2 measures into the music now. We'll look at the next 2, the D, 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 and the E, G, G. Now the G is the new note, so that's the one we might have to think about. Let's do those 2 measures very slowly. 1, 2, ready, play. One more time. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, we've got those. Now let's do the first 4 measures. Put them all together and see if we can bring the tempo up just a little bit for everything. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, now just so you know, we haven't talked about this, but there's a quarter rest at the end of that 4th measure. That's just basically a rest. You don't play. And that's a great time to take a big breath through your mouth. Get a nice big deep breath so you've got more air to get a good tone for the rest of the song. Now anytime you have the need to take a big breath, it's best to wait until the end of the phrase, either at the end of a long note or during a rest. Rest is optimal time to breathe. That's the best time to breathe if you have a rest. So always take a nice big breath when you have a rest. Let's go on with the song now. So looking at the song, I glanced over, I have some music beside me. I can see that the next 2 measures are going to be very easy because they're the same as the first 2 measures. So we really don't need to practice that too much. They're the same thing, more or less. So let's try it there, those two measures. Ready, play. So that's it. So let's just move on, since those are pretty much the same as the beginning. The last two measures, let's take these slowly. So D, D, E, D, C. Let's take those slowly. 1, 2, ready, play. Okay, now there's another thing that's new here. We have a dotted half note. The dotted half note is 3 counts. We hold it for 3 counts. Okay, what a dot after a note does, it adds on half the value of the original note. So the original note is a half note, it's 2 counts. We add on half of 2, which is 1. So 2 plus 1 equals 3. That's a 3-count note, dotted half note. So we've got to make sure we hold that. I think that those measures weren't too hard, so let's play the whole song, the whole thing with me, play along. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, play. So there you have it. We are rolling along. Great little song, and we're going to come up with some more songs pretty soon.